Hello, Bloodhound here. Welcome back to Steel Division 2. So, I think we've basically moved everything. We've done everything. Not necessary. We can just move forward. Alright, I think that's everything moved up and everything deployed as far forward as we can. So, we will end our turn here. I like this way. Alright, let's go! Why do they hate my stuff? Stop bombarding things. Movement's happening out the back. They're gonna attack here, right? They're like armored car divisions. Man, they've really gotta... Alright, so bombard things actually stay bombarded for a while. It might be worth just slamming things. Oh, they deployed a fighter cover over it now. Assholes. Doing all their moving first, I guess. I think we need to start, we are going to have to start firing our guns at things, because bombardment apparently seems to carry over, which is something we need to ensure. Alright, we got our whole turn back. Yeah, so they got bombarded, and so they're holding on. So we need to fire back. We need to counter battery their guns to stop them from locking us down. So then we've got fire supremacy here. Super heavy batteries, we'll hold that off for a little bit longer. We should move this up to link up with that unit, so it's not going to get crushed. And we should attack these guys. If we can... We bomb that dude, there shouldn't be really anyone to come in to support this heavy artillery battery from our assault. Alright, so let's fire our bombard. Alright, so you're fucked. We should be able to now smash through this front line here. And we should be able to commit to that pretty easily. Like, it shouldn't take much. Alright, we're gonna take this truck and this unit, and we're just gonna slam them. Although we could, actually, it might be better if we hit this one. Because it probably would dislodge them further back. Come on. Alright, we use 2 infantry. We should be able to just rush these units. They're not deployed. We're not deployed. It's just going to be a rush against each other, which we should be able to take care of very easily. So let's do that. I'd be surprised if they brought in more units. Yeah, no. Let's see what auto deploy does. That's an interesting choice. Interesting choices.
Ваша карета вас ждет, товарищ.
A lot of scouts. Bit too many, really.
Да, товарищ.
We don't really need that much stuff. All we need is just infantry.
Доложить нечего.
Can I just... Alright, I have to do this with everything. Okay.
Сриса не разбудите.
Goodbye. Alright, so we won't ever auto-deploy again, because it's just a waste of time. Also, there's not much point in us being careful in our deployment. Okay, so this is just full of recon units. I thought it had some actual good units, but apparently not. So we'll deploy a bunch of guns for a counter battery. And I think we'll spend a lot of points on just having a powerful counter battery.
Товарищ командир. Доставлю вас туда в долю секунды.
Unload there.
Выпущу вас там.
On counter battery once you
Такси
unload.
готово.
Get to there. And then counter battery.
Готов, товарищ.
You guys get into there.
Доставлю вас
Counter
туда в
battery.
долю секунды.
Alright, now we've got just infantry. Not much. Not much for actual infantry. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fine. We'll send 3 Strelki. 3 Strelki. 2 Strelki. 2 Strelki.
Да, товарищ. Доставлю вас туда в долю секунды. Такси готово.
To the front. You guys get to the front, and you will unload in these positions there. We'll grab one of you to have unload over here.
Куда мы направляемся?
You guys get up into that house and unload up into there.
Готов, товарищ.
I assume we're going to stomp most of this, so let's go. Okay.
Да, товарищ. Понял. Меняю позицию. Отбой.
That's annoying. All of them are fucked.
Жду ваших приказов, товарищ капитан.
Pretty much every gun deployed, except for these ones.
Товарищ командир.
So that's unfortunate. We'll only have one at somewhat close range instead of all of them, but that's right. Next time we'll know. Don't put them on counter battery before they get to their positions.
Товарищ командир. Выпущу вас там. Готов, товарищ.
Get into the town.
Осторожнее, враг рядом. Да, товарищ.
These ones seem to work, like they're already on counter battery in this
Орудия
position.
заряжены и готовы.
So that's weird.
Ваша карета вас ждет, товарищ. Доставлю вас туда в доли секунды. Куда мы направляемся?
Just unload. You guys are doing great. That's fine. Keep up the fire. There should be some of these.
Санитар!
Yep, things are going fine. We're capturing everything.
Санитар!
Alright, we need more. Just bring in more Strelki, I guess.
Сделали их!
Враг близко. Зачищайте орудие.
Need to get absolute capture. There's nothing else that we need to do here.
Зацепили! Стрелки готовы! Санитар!
Go capture that.
Прикончили гадов!
Да, товарищ. Доставлю вас туда в доли секунды.
Alright, so let's bring in another scout group.
Готов переводить? Доставлю вас туда в доли секунды.
And we'll actually just bring in a few Automachiki for in there. Help clear that forest out. And we'll bring in some MGs. Beautiful. Alright, everything seems to be going as expected. They haven't even fired one of their many guns.
Орудия заряжены и готовы. Мы переместим орудие туда, товарищ.
We'll have you guys spread out so you don't all just get one tapped. Admittedly, you still probably could with the size of these guns that are going to be around.
Артиллерия ждет приказа. Осторожнее, враг рядом.
Зацепили!
Stop and engage.
Такси готово.
Зацепили! Вижу противника!
Beautiful. Alright, so we pretty much captured everything. This is going to be over very soon. There's a gun. There's a gun firing.
Вижу противника!
Осторожнее, враг рядом.
These big, horrifying guns. Look at this thing. Jesus. 203.
Подбросить? Выпущу вас там. Готовы открыть огонь.
Oh. Oh.
Есть для нас цель, товарищ.
Set to counter battery.
Есть для нас цель, товарищ.
Right. Everybody counter battery. That'll be fine. Right. Luckily they don't seem to be firing at our guns at the moment. Nope, doesn't matter. Bye-bye. So we killed a few things, lost nothing. That's great. It was just a quick, easy slaughter, which is what we're after here. Alright, that pushes back a lot of their stuff. What do you got? Are you... You have rifles, right? No, these are all scouts. Okay, so you only have scouts. You're not going to be very useful at the front lines. What the fuck? Alright. We'll have you move up. I think having him, the gun, move up to... up here. There's nowhere to get it to... Alright. We get the gun up to here, then we've got a good coverage of our front. Assuming that we don't just make huge gains again. I don't know why I sound like I'm complaining about the huge gains, but still... Letting them dig in and redeploy their air guns is also a problem. We need to counter this position before they get too entrenched again. I've only got an A phase and then nothing. So we have to try and break this. They are deployed and they have good units. Like, alright units. It'll be a 1v1 and then they can bring in potentially a super heavy to support. And I can't bring in planes, which is really unfortunate. You get KVs? I need KVEs. Don't have much in the way of artillery on this front. So we have aerial superiority in this engagement. We can go in and we can just like strike them down. And secure this island. Which is a flag. It may be of use. Is that something we want to do though? I don't think so. No, it's a battle and it's probably going to take a long time, that's the thing. I don't think I have time for a long battle. You can go all the way up. You don't really have much. What are you, just some automachiki, a few sappers, and nothing. You're barely even worth putting into the combat. This one's at least got, you know, flamethrower dudes and air guns. Big boy air guns. Fire. Light artillery. Heavy artillery. Well, the light artillery's in range, so we should fire. Keep their heads low. You can take out that. And that gives us good ability to push through, even with the loss of both of these. So, bombard that. I don't know what bombarded does, but I think it stops them from getting a turn next turn. And we are basically just smashing through this front line here. Try and cut that line off is basically our goal. If we can just sort of cut their supply lines here. which we are pretty well just smashing through it. It's going pretty good. Bring it through. Bring them up. We'll bring up the gun to closer. Bring up this guy to closer. You can come through. Yeah, we'll have to bring it all the way up to there. So let's get moving into their positions. We might commit a bit more to this than I'd planned. Alright, so we'd have to attack now. We should have superiority, and we could bring in air superiority as well. So this section's ready for an attack, basically. He is still not great. There were a lot of guns that they brought up. Means they could probably lock this place down for a long time. So, we'll start our battery bombarding things. And pretty much, is that it? Have we really moved pretty much everything up? Now it's just only attacks left to do? Well, that's annoying. Oh no, there's a few vehicles here. So once we've moved everything up... Yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to do with these sort of like trash units. They're kind of useless. There's not really any point to having them up on the front lines. We'll save some of these other rear ones to move up further when we unlock a few spaces up the top. Righty-o, you guys are here to reinforce. Stop that thing. Alright, we've now got pretty good supremacy down here in the south. We probably can make a push in a turn or two. Alright, I think that will do for tonight. We don't really have anything else to do other than a bunch of attacks. So, at least all of our backline is moved up and we're ready to go for our various assaults that we plan to have around this front. We're doing pretty good, I think. What's our victory conditions? A draw, yeah, obviously. But, like, how long? They've lost some stuff. But, yeah. So we've got 17 turns. So, well, we've got 15 more turns. We got to break through. They're gonna try to delay us pretty hard. We got to take Viborg, which we have, and this place up here. All these other things are secondary objectives. So we need to smash through and get up that highway, which we probably can do with our tanks, actually. Don't seem to have a lot of, like, armor, except for this garbage stuff. T-26s. That's cute, I guess. The biggest threat of there are fucking AA batteries, essentially. There's a few guns here. What do you got? 45s. They can penetrate our tanks. They got a pack 75 here. Or a pack 38, I should say, with 75 mil. And they got 6 heat rounds to do it. I mean, it's not going to get through this, but like, it will on the side, if they can sneak shot it. Our T-34s, it will probably punch through their front, yep. But yeah, I think we're going pretty good. Anyway, that'll do for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.